Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Accio!
If only a new student were to help me with my study.
You'll never believe
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio.
If only I knew.
I can't believe.
It's you!
Just the person I need.
Perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here. Now it's just mindful. Look at that! You're a natural.
Revelio. Confringo. Defender.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Let's go! Come on, Highwing! I should dismount here.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools?
Test.
That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers.
She was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard hunts.
But why would you think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio!
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure. but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor, still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land. Revelio! Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land. Revelio!
No, you want to leave that?
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
And where did I set my trap? The lower or upper Hogsfield? Yeah! When did I set my trap? Someone's going to regret it.
Sensation. Protego.
Back in the ground with you.
Gringo.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on?
Only Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
I say we go.
Bombarda. Defender. Confringo.
Stop sitting around like a pennywig. Admirable trick.
Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look,
Revelio.
they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamura. All right, I have the egg.
Ready?
Revelio.
Element of surprise will only fire us a few seconds.
Let's make them count. Bombarda.
Someone's been taken out last week! Right, not to be worried about.
Bombarda.
Stop that!
You're the one we're looking for, and you two are afraid. Careful.
Our forefather. Vegetable.
Incendio!
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraints.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way! This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
Be careful, won't you? I shall see you.
Sasha.
Back at the castle.
Sasha.
It's time you learned the transformation.
Clever. How offensive.
Next.
Fine, a genius. Happy
Possibly.
now? But I'll allow your limp vocabulary. This disillusionment charm is superb. I'm stealthy as a demiguise. I'm invincible. Ow!
What a man!
Where are you going?
What a stupid thing to do!
It's not
Revelio.
It's
How
the
dare-
most stupid thing anyone has ever...
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings!
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, thank you. The fewer of these statues I see, the better. You keep your eye out for others, and I'll teach you more about Alahomora.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise stuff.
You are to be commended.
Revelio.
You are to be commended.
Revelio. Revelio.
We beg silence of you.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
What have you done? Yes, I said forever, but this wasn't what I meant at all. Well,
Revelio.
are you happy, eh?
Wait!
Revelio.
well be surrounded by Charlies.
Revelio. Revelio.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to.
Revelio.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? We may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall. Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? We may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Revelio. 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 Alohomora. Revelio. 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 Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Defender. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Alohomora.
Peasy has a brand. Just beware the open.
Revelio.
Just beware the open. Ooh, such fun!
Revelio. Revelio. Venite. Venite. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
That's the last time I ever played.
Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio. Revelio.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
I shan't tell.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Bombarda!
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting room. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack.
Goodness. Don't worry, I shan't press for more. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
So frustrating. So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment I choose to act as you have. Ma'am, thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Revelio.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't you?
Revelio. Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Accio! Revelio. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Oh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The snake bird.
No, incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, the tale of the three brothers involves...
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
When a chaser throws the quaffle, true or false, Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was, while Polyjuice potion can be used... Well, I suppose this has gone on. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have... And I won't be giving you any...
I'm sorry.
Let me know if you change your... I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I really should look into gillyweed, although I still need to swim. I really should look into gillyweed.
Incendio. Revelio.
I'd sink like a stone.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not tech. I'm Nerida, by the way. We didn't officially meet.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you. I am. I feel...
I'm impressed.
You do? I presented them with a gift a few weeks. I tried telling...
Well, I can swim and...
You'd really? The last thing I... Now, if I'm not... I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Look at this place. Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Look at this place. Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Lumos. 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 Bombardo. Lumos. Lumos. Bombardo. Incendio. Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Incendio. Now for the rest of you. I'll need you to come with me. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Lumos. What do we have in here then? Nerida will be happy about this.
Crossed Wands was so much...
Your gift from the mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's what... Our relationship...
Then I'm glad we have...
Merlin's big. I'm going to show it to everyone. Thank you again. I can't wait to study. Why did I never learn how to swim?
I'm glad we...
Merlin's big. I'm going to show it to everyone. Thank you again.
Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. So this is the underground Harper.
I heard Professor Weasley.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You don't create anything?
Agreed. Innovators can't let the doubters... Oh, that...
You don't create anything?
Agreed. Innovators can't let the doubters...
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumours of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Revelio. Hello there. Hello, Army.
I did. I mean...
It is. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course.
I think he's...
Good to hear.
Lord Gok is waiting.
Of course.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell...
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of... Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he...
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They describe
What do you mean?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories.
A good castle. Why does Ranrock care so much?
He cares about what... For centuries, with thus many goblins, Ranrock was
Here comes my friend on.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagaglio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone...
What written plans?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. And I'm unable to join. All you need to do...
I'll meet and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Revelio. The door is looking at us.
Yes, of course. Books so rarely prepare one for reality.
Revelio.
A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe. Goblin.
Revelio. Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lid.
Incendio.
Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio.
I've read about mines like this. Seeing one is something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this moment. Incendio! Defender! You can't stop me. Stop! I'm afraid of heights! Accio! Defender! Incendio! Postponing the inevitable! I won't rest. Accio! Incendio! Fire, brother!
That's the last loyalist.
Revelio.
Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine that was a little more than I'm used to.
Accio. Get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. We're being watched by a door. Revelio. Incendio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Arneet. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio. Bombarda.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin.
Revelio.
The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they
Incendio. Potato.
Descender.
Accio. Bombard. Defender. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Bombarda. Incendio. Defender. Bombarda.
Rather unwise coming back this way. That was meant for me. Right.
Bombarda. Revelio. Crisis. Defender. Revelio.
That's the lot. Unfortunate, really. Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I...
Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Bombarda. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Devil's snare. Nasty stuff. Incendio. Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
I will make you.
Arresto and incendio. Bombarda. Incendio.
I won't rest.
Incendio. Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Stop it.
Such arrogance.
Incendio. Arresto momentum.
You're like a clown bundle.
Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Arresto momentum.
Too easy.
Bombarda. Arresto momentum.
You're not Kill spells blocked. What's the point of this?
Bombarda. Incendio.
Before you were
Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Incendio.
you call that spell You do that!
Bombarda. Arresto momentum.
Two slash.
Revelio. Flipendo. Incendio. Rodrigo. Bombarda. Incendio. That should be the last of the knowledge. Revelio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Back here. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Can we please talk about what just happened? Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was.
Thank you, Amit.
Understood? Your goblin secret? Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be...
I fear you are...
I've been wondering about...
Yes? I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, when I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Thank you for all that you've done for us. Thank you for passing through.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. I should investigate. Revelio.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town cell.
I came as soon as I could.
I've been so distracted. This is the view.
That's incredible.
And while I was...
Do you think there's a connect?
I've no idea.
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the trip.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Bombarda!
This'll be
Defender! Revelio! Glacius!
Bombarda! You won't get away with me. Kill you when I get down from here!
Bombarda!
Finish me!
Incendio.
This is sad.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Defender. Descendo.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we can fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Bombarder! Incendio!
Ready to fight! All your magic won't distract me! Rubber up
I shall avenge your death.
Levio, someone there?
Incendio! Bombarder! Incendio! Revelio! Bombarder! Incendio! Defender!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation.